I just stumbled on a Squid Game ASMR short with over 236 million views. And yes, you read that right. Cartoon characters gently chewing popcorn, beads of fake sweat blinking on their CGI skin, and somehow it was hypnotizing. Even crazier? Only 3 creators are doing it consistently. One of them is pulling in $2,000 per video. So today, I'm diving into how you can hit that same niche with a single AI tool, 0 editing headaches, and a killer prompt strategy. Trust me, this is weirder and more lucrative than you'd expect. So there I was, doom-scrolling YouTube Shorts, when suddenly my thumb stopped. A video appeared, Squid Game character in 3D, taking slow bites of ramen. No talking, no flashy captions, just mouth sounds and creepy calm. I swallowed my proverbial coffee because it had 236 million views. Then I saw it again, and again, in the suggested sidebar. I blinked twice, wondering if reality glitched. Naturally, I had to investigate. I found only 3 creators churning out these videos. Just 3. Everywhere else was dance trends, silly pranks, or pixelated gaming fails. So how does this all work? First, you run your prompt spreadsheet in ChatGPT, and it spits out weird, wild, hyper-specific prompt lines like a Squid Game guard nibbling on onion rings with a whispered crunch, or a contestant slurping honey ramen under soft green lighting. These aren't generic. They're weird and detailed enough to make Nim produce visuals that stand out. Then in Nim's image tab, you paste a prompt, choose a model, set the aspect ratio to 9:16 for shorts and reels, and hit generate. In seconds, you've got a crisp, vibrant image of your Squid Game character eating something oddly satisfying. That's where the real fun begins. Click over to the video tab, upload your image, and paste in the animation script. You pick Kling 2.1, the model that makes chewing look near lifelike. Then choose your length. 5 seconds is magic. And I swear, when it's done rendering, you're watching slow-motion bites that feel like ASMR hypnosis. The character moves, eyes blink, maybe a noodle flops. So subtle but so mesmerizing. Visually, it's clean, but I wanted crisp, so I used Nim's Upscale tool. 1080p with high frame rate, done. Feeding a low-res noodle to the camera became bordering on photorealistic. Visuals matter. This niche isn't built on flashy cuts. It's built on micro details that mesmerize. Alright, but visuals without sound? Like soup without salt. Flat. Forgetful. You need audio. So I asked ChatGPT again, give me 5 sound effect ideas. Crunch, gentle slurp, soft breath, tinking spoon. It gave back exactly what I needed. So I went to Pixabay, copied the names, hit generate, and nabbed mouth slurps, subtle sipping, spoon taps. All license-free, all ready. I also slipped in a Squid Game-style ambiance loop. It's dramatic, but not distracting. Something viewers might subconsciously recognize, making them feel right at home in that universe. Everything went into CapCut. I dropped visuals, synced each slurp perfectly with action, layered the background loop, exported at 60 frames per second, and boom, upload ready. Took less time than my morning latte ritual. Now for the moment of truth. I dropped one of these shorts across YouTube, TikTok, and Reels. I didn't expect fireworks, but I did expect traction. And given the niche, I was betting the algorithm would eat it like bubble tea. Even if this one video doesn't break the internet, the idea is building momentum. And content assembly lines equals consistent reinforcement. Here's the best part. This niche is still wide open. Early adopters get prime placement. Every video you post moves the niche forward. So you're not just a creator, you're an explorer terraforming new land. If you want to remix the idea, you can ask ChatGPT for 10 variations, like adding ice cream, chopsticks, oversized K-pop themed desserts, made-up characters with distinct personalities. Mix in micro-trends, sprinkle in weird details. Make it your own. Use the prompt doc, paste into Nim, generate, upscale, audio, CapCut, post, rinse and repeat. You can build a whole feed around Squid Game snacks, or expand into other mini-niche variations. It's weird, eye-catching, snackable, and quick to produce. You don't need a camera, you don't need props, you don't even need a voiceover. So let's talk about the big juicy part everyone wants to know. Money. You've made a few Squid Game ASMR shorts. They're hypnotic, weirdly satisfying, and starting to pick up traction. But what happens next? Can this turn into actual income, or is it just a fun party trick to impress your nerdy friends? Well, here's the truth. Once your videos start hitting even moderate view counts, you're looking at real dollars. I'm talking YouTube Shorts ad revenue, brand interest, and even product sales if you're smart about it. Now let's say you're dropping 10 to 15 videos a week. That's totally doable, given how fast you can produce them. And just 3 of them pass 1 million views. Boom. You're looking at $300 to $600 a week just in shorts payouts. That's $1,200 to $2,400 a month. And this is just from one income stream. And here's where it gets spicy. Once you build up your channel and have a viral video or two under your belt, brands come knocking. Now you might think, wait, what kind of brand is going to sponsor an AI-generated Squid Game cartoon eating pickles? Oh, my friend, this is the internet. If it exists, someone is selling a product to match it. Spicy ramen brands, ASMR gear, quirky merch, virtual influencers, even indie game studios trying to promote their eerie survival game will be into it. You can charge $50, $100, $500 per sponsored short depending on your reach. And since the videos are short, you can even sneak in multiple sponsors throughout a week. Think, this Squid Game guard only eats hot chili noodles in the caption. Subtle but effective. Still want more monetization routes? Good, because there's also guide sales. If you're using this AI-powered workflow to make money, why not teach others to do the same? You already built the system. Package it. Turn it into a guide or a mini course. Upload that PDF to PayHip or Gumroad, price it at $15 to $20, and plug it in your video description. Want to learn how I make these weird viral videos in 10 minutes flat? Grab my free paid guide below. Boom. Passive income. Even if just 1% of viewers click your product link, on a video with 500,000 views, that's 5,000 eyes on your guide. If just 50 people buy at $15, that's $750 from a single upload. And the best part? You still own the content. Drop that link in your bio across Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, and boom, you've got stacked income streams. And honestly, it doesn't even feel like work. You're not chasing trends, begging friends to be in skits, or filming awkward dances. You're running a chill, high-output AI content engine. Prompt, post, collect, repeat. This is the modern creator loop. Make weird videos fast, see what hits, scale the winners, then rinse and apply to other niches, like anime reactions, lo-fi scenes, or AI cooking vids. The system works across the board. Monetization isn't the finish line, it's just the beginning. Once your channel gains traction, it becomes an asset you can grow, automate, or even sell. You don't need fancy gear, just a laptop, some free AI tools, and a little imagination. That's it. The creator game has changed, and you're ahead of the curve. So don't wait. While others are figuring it out, you'll already be 10 uploads deep, sipping boba as your Squid Game characters chew their way to the next million views. So that's the play. We found a weird goldmine. The ASMR Squid Game niche. Only 3 creators deep, millions in views, clear path to monetization. We simplified everything into a single tool, single prompt file, and a content loop anyone can manage. No fluff, no gear, no stress. If this sparked your brain, hit like, subscribe, and fire a squid munch in the comments to let me know you're in. All links are in the description and Discord. Tool, prompt doc, audio loop. Let's own this niche before it becomes your cousin's backup plan. This is AI Upscale, signing off. Go get weird, go get paid.